Hello everyone, it's time for Phys.Ed.School. Take your piece of equipment out on the floor and get ready to go to school. Before we begin, let's go over the rules of Phys.Ed.School. Number 1, work hard to get better. Number 2, be kind to others. And number 3, listen and do. And when you see this sign and hear this sound, it means it's time to stop and look for the next trick to do. Here we go. In Phys.Ed.School, a kindergarten student holds both handles of the jump rope, then twirls it over their head just like a helicopter. In Phys.Ed.School, a first grade student lays the jump rope straight on the floor, stands next to it, then jumps side to side over the jump rope without touching it. In Phys.Ed.School, a second grade student twirls the jump rope in front of him just like the propeller of a plane. In Phys.Ed.School, a third grade student twirls the jump rope around, steps over it with one foot, then steps over it with the other. In Phys.Ed.School, a fourth grade student twirls the jump rope over their head, then brings it down and wraps it around their legs. This is called leg wrap. In Phys.Ed.School, a fifth grade student lays the jump rope on the floor again, stands with one foot on one side and one on the other, then switches feet as they go down the jump rope. Phys.Ed.School, a middle school student gets to choose one of these 2 tricks to try. In Phys.Ed.School, a high school student gets to choose between these 2. And finally, a college student gets to choose between these 2. Now it's your turn to make up a trick. Use the equipment safely and make up a trick that you can show the rest of the class. Nice job, everyone. You graduated from Phys.Ed.School. Now, freeze!